Good afternoon, everyone. It's February the 16th, and yes, it's still windy and blustery up there. So if you can hear some, I do apologise. The wind is very strong. Um, Obviously, it looks like it's getting even worse, especially for those up in the north of the country in the UK today. So I do believe the Met Office has put out warnings for danger of life. I know the last storm did take a couple of lives, and injured a few people, and so I would just take care if you're up there. I do think it's going to get a lot worse than it currently is at the moment. Um, I just want to say a quick one. Obviously, thank you to everyone. Even if you dislike me, you're all helping me grow my channel, so I appreciate you all the subscribers, all the comments. Like I say, I try to get to all of the comments. If I've missed any, I do apologise. There's a lot more than I've had to deal with in the past few days, as you can probably tell. I'm going to talk about something completely different now because actually haven't talked at all about the truckers and Justin Trudeau, the Liberal, who's looking not so liberal. He's looking more like a Kim Jong Drakeford or Kim Jong Un or anyone else that is no longer a liberalist. Um, yeah, I think we should really probably call him Kim Jong Trudeau, don't you think? I think we'll call him Kim Jong Trudeau for this. So Kim Jong Trudeau has obviously come out today, and he's enacted emergency powers, which I think is absolutely bizarre. I mean, you know, I'm not really sure what's to gain out of this. I think he's fighting a losing battle here. I don't really think it's fair for him to enact emergency powers to stop protests from blocking the roads. In my mind, any protest that I've ever seen, I've not been to any, I'm not going to lie, I've only seen it on TV. So anything I've seen or read in the papers, they all seem to be blocking roads. So I don't know if you can actually enact emergency powers for something as cynical as that. But, it's just showing you what a liberal world would look like with some of these people who, as far as I'm concerned, these are extremist people who, when you can't say sorry and you're not willing to say sorry, you've got a big problem, especially if it's the leader of the country. The biggest distasteful thing in all of this is I noticed as they were doing the briefing there, that they were also commenting on the cost that these roadblocks are having on the businesses and the impact that it's having on businesses, and that they're going to give them money to support that. I'd just like to say that I'm pretty sure some of the crazy mandated liberal stuff that he's done in that country has affected business a lot worse than what these guys are doing. I honestly think that these people have the right to protest there. Obviously, it's not great to be hurting local businesses. I'm sure that's not their intention. I think it's crazy that you need to be vaccinated to drive a truck full of goods into Canada. Yet I know that you can travel around even parts of Europe and parts of other parts of the world by plane, by ferry or whatever, and not need any vaccination at all, only negative tests. I just think that I start to wonder if this guy is actually following the science anymore, or if any of these politicians are following the science anymore, or they are just really trying to hang on to as much power as they can. To me, he doesn't look strong by not backing down. I think it just shows weak and no connection to the people he's supposed to be representing, the people who have put him in power there. I know that they're really trying to block people coming over to help protest there. I just feel that we really need to look at the science here. I'm not really sure that this is scientifically right for this. I do think that this is going to have damaging effects as Canada looks like on the world stage to many countries across the world. I just think, whatever your stance is on vaccines, can you not see that these leaders, even in the face of the new science that's coming out and the data that we actually have, and it was always going to be this way because that's what tends to happen, in crisis, data, and obviously more things come out as time goes on and more things get revealed. And I just think that really, in the current situation, these rules that he and these mandates that he's put on are just not acceptable, and I do think that he needs to evaluate them before he starts enacting all these emergency powers that are really going to harm, the people of Canada and the people who aren't from Canada, who looking at Canada and thinking, is this really what a liberal world or a liberal country would look like? This guy, he's not come from a poor background. He's not he's not what I would consider a normal person. I'm not saying if you've come from a rich background you're not normal. I'm just saying that you've had a privileged life and it makes things a lot easier. And I don't think that you've had to see the hardships of some people have to go through on a day-to-day basis. So in my mind, I would just say I think we all need to have a bit more open mind of this. Doesn't matter what your views are. Yes, liberals, if you want to hate on me, do that in the comments. Please subscribe to my channel, guys. I want to keep help growing this, obviously. So please do subscribe, like, and comment. If you do disagree with me or you agree with me, I would like to know your thoughts. As you can see from the past videos, I have full dialogue with all of the people that are interacting with my videos. I like to really, it doesn't matter if you agree or disagree. I think that we need to have an open and honest debate about all these sort of things now. I think it's come to that point. Right, I'll leave that one here and I'll come back to you maybe tonight, possibly tomorrow. We'll see how the news agenda is going for today. Right, I shall speak to you later.